Okay, we're going to go through now and show you how to manage listings on your website. And one of the fun things that you can do here with the website is if you click on listings, you can see it says manage listings here. And one of the things that I don't have because I am not an agent that's selling in the area is I don't have listings. But one of the first things that you want to do is make sure that you've gone through into your back end and go under my preferences and go down and make sure that you have your listings. Now I've stuck Marge's listings in here and it hasn't shown up yet because I just did it, but just make sure that when you put you put the number in and you set it and get ready to go. Then what you do is you go into your listings and it says you can either, it'll pop up here in a second. Okay, you can either manage your listings or just go to featured listings. And featured listings, what they do is you can add featured listings in, and these will display on your website. And basically you just do them with the MLS number. So what I'm going to do here, it says once added, you may customize the display information. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go pull up some of them that I have. 1114374, and I'm going to say feature that listing. Okay, and it pulls it up, and I can edit it, or I can view it, add another one in here. And what I'd recommend that you do is either put four in here, like what we're doing, 1120195. Either you put 4 in, or you just let once you've got your number in there, just let the website pick for itself. Now the advantage of having the website pick for itself is you don't have to watch and see when these homes are sold. You can just simply know that it will be picking your latest listings. The advantage of doing it this other way is it doesn't necessarily have to be your listing. Notice that some of these listings are ones that are actually Gary Lent homes that I'm using right now, but it's okay. You can use what you want. So if you don't have listings of your own, what it'll do is it'll populate them either from the brokerage, but it'll start by first looking and seeing if you have those of your own. And if you have listings of your own, it will use those as the featured listings. I'm going to end up putting the rest of these in here real quick. 2593. Okay, and we're going to feature this listing, and then we're going to go down and we're going to feature one other listing here. 103 9369. I know that's an old one. 9369. Okay, you'll see what each time you add them, you'll see this little action successful. That way you know that things are working well. You can add these and manage your featured listings. If you wish to edit the way that they're being viewed, you can edit them. All you do is click on them. Be careful though with one thing. The images, I would not edit them unless there's a very specific reason for you to do it. If you leave them in there, they'll be managed via the IDX, which means that they'll be automatically price updates and those sorts of things will be managed. If, however, you've got a seller that is really particular and they say, well, I want it changed right now, well, you can manage it by immediately going in and changing the price and then show them that it's changed on your site. The problem with that is that it doesn't change anything in your MLS. The best way to do it is let the IDX take care of it, the IDX feed that comes out and it's picked up on the website. So what I would do is not go in and make any changes to it. Although you can, they have that feature in there so that people can do it. They just, I would still avoid doing that if at all possible. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you can go back to manage listings and you can actually add a new listing. So if you've got, the reason they have managed listings in there is so that if you're adding like a pocket listing or something of that nature, I don't know how your board works on that, but you can add a listing technically, and put it onto the website. Okay, so you actually could put everything in there that you need. You could use the MLS number, or you could just add it in and put all the features in and all of that added in manually. So that's why that feature's in there. And then you can upload, but realize that everything that you do, if you do it in here, it has to be updated manually. It is not part of the IDX process. So my advice to you would be to only work with the ones that are your listings, and if you have them listed as your listing in the MLS, you will not need to do anything but simply have them in here, and you will have your own featured listings, and you will have your own ability to go through and use your own listings, and when they expire or they're sold or anything like that, then they just simply go off of your website and you don't have to do anything. I like the whole idea of set it and forget it, but this is how you go through. Again, it's listings and then manage listings, or listings and then featured listings, and that's how you control listings on your TREG website.